And that was absolutely fabulous. Thanks so much for that. We've never known you on there, but you're absolutely brilliant. Thanks so much. Our next speaker today is here to talk to us today about something that might bring some of us out of a wee bit of our comfort zone. Remember, when you start a business like this, everything you do is out of your comfort zone. I've got a lady that's just started with me that's really nervous about logging onto the website because she's never done it before. But everything you do is just a little progression, and you're going to find people that have different comfort zones to yourself. People that think what Louise is about to talk to you about today is a really, really easy thing to do because they don't have any fear about it, but people who have never even thought about working online might really stop and think, I can never do that. But Louise is here to show you absolutely can, absolutely promise you. Louise is fabulous. She's a member of our team. She's a real team player. She's building a fabulous business of her own. She's very, very willing to share with our bigger team, Team Velocity's Tom and Kate's team. She's very, very happy to share with the Rhino team. She's happy to share with the bigger network. She's absolutely brilliant. So proud of her. She's overcome huge challenges to build her business. She's a lovely, lovely lady. I'm so proud to call her my friend, and I'd like to introduce you to Louise.
Well done, Janet. I know how nervous you were, and that was just wonderful. It really was. It really was. Now, here we go. I'm not going to tell you my story today because most of you have probably heard it before, and it's getting a bit boring. So I'm just going to get basically right into it and talk to you about online retailer parties and what works for me. We've got a wealth of information at us online, and how many of you use more than Facebook to advertise your business? Not many. Okay. So you all know these logos, or is there any you don't know? Who knows this one? Who knows this one? Spock. Do any of you use Spock? Yeah. Do you like it? I like Spock because it's kind of geographical and it's quite good if you move about and stuff, and it picks up where you are. I've sold quite a lot of products on Spock actually. I've kind of fallen by the wayside with it a wee bit recently because I've mainly been concentrating on Facebook just now, and helping my team to get to grips with that and stuff. And the parties are going really well, hence the reason I've been on Facebook a lot more. But basically there you've got Facebook, Spock, Gumtree, Instagram. Love Instagram, as Michael will tell you. Carousel, this one here. How many of you have ever used Carousel? No, never heard of it. I know a lot of people haven't, but it's basically very good for retailing. It's just another platform to retail on. eBay and Amazon, I don't use them personally. Buy plenty from Amazon, but I don't use it to sell because obviously you're charged, and I feel we can sell enough on without paying for it. So mainly today I'm going to talk to you about Facebook. Now, the amount of people that ask, what's the secret to selling online? There isn't one. The key to selling online is consistency. If you were going out to work every day, as I'm sure many of you would do, you get up and you get the bus or the train every single morning, and you get the train home again at night. If you want to retail online, then you need to be posting every single day. You can now schedule posts in your group as well. So that's what I tend to do. I tend to sit at night and I use the schedule post function for the following day. And I basically start with a good morning post every morning in my group, which actually got a lot of regulars that seem to look out for because I missed 2 days last week and I got messages going, "Where are you? Are you all right?" But my kids have been really quite ill and that just knocked me off last week. So it just shows you that people are watching and it's what people are expecting. And that quote is very, very true. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally, it comes from what you do consistently. And I really do believe that. Now, I've put up a picture here. This is my current cover photo in my group. I always make sure I've got a clear product on the photo and also my group name. Now, some of you might notice I've got a hashtag in front of my group name. That just makes it a wee bit easier for people to find you on Facebook. If they key in, if I put, because we're always getting told not to do too many links and stuff on Facebook for getting a ban, but if you put hashtag Louise's Little Luxuries at the bottom of a post or whatever, it does come up as a clickable link and it takes people directly to your group. Since changing it to the hashtag, actually, it has become a lot more popular. I have got a lot more group members. I used to actually put my group name on photos, but I really can't be bothered doing that anymore. So I just kind of put the group name in the little blurb when I'm advertising out with my group. Another thing, when people are commenting on photos in your group, is to acknowledge them, because that is what people see. I mean, we're always saying, you know, be interactive, post an interaction, post in your group, but you have to be interactive as well. You have to speak to people. It's all very well, because I had this with a team member actually the other day, and I actually said, can you have a look through my group? And I did. And there was questions, but there wasn't any answers. And she said, but I've messaged them. And I said, yeah, but I didn't know that. As a potential customer looking at your group, I didn't know that you'd messaged them. So I said, by answering that, yes, there might be some stuff you need to take to a PM if they're wanting to buy stuff or whatever. But for people looking in general, you might answer a question that they're wanting to ask. And I just feel you get that wee bit of interaction with your customers, other customers will follow suit as well. The other thing that I don't do in my group is I don't copy and paste the whole product description of the online site or out the catalogue. I just put things like, I think your own personality has to come over as well. And I'll just put stuff like, do you know, love this duvet set, or a popular one just now actually is the Paisley Mandala one. In my groups, I'll just put things like, do you know, love this duvet set, and then a list, single, double, king size, and the prices, and that's it. Then you put what material it is, or anything like that, because let people ask. If they ask, then you know they're interested, and you can take the conversation further, basically. Now, party in your pajamas on Facebook. It's good, it's brilliant actually. I try and do one a week. I have done them on all different days of the week, and the best days I've found is a Wednesday and a Sunday in the evening. I haven't done any during the day, but I've done a Wednesday and a Sunday, seem to be the most popular. If I do a Wednesday, I call it midweek specials or midweek madness. Sunday ones, I don't know, I just put like special offers or bargain bonanza, things like that, just something catchy. But basically, all you do is in your group, just click on events, which is down the left-hand side, and set up your event. Choose your date and your time. There's a little checkbox, I think, at the bottom about inviting friends, so make sure that's checked. And share it into your group. Well, it'll come up in your group anyway, actually, when you post it. But near the time, share it. I wouldn't actually do it too far in advance. I've only ever given it a week's notice in my group. So I'd maybe post on the Thursday for one that Wednesday. And I'd put another post up at the weekend saying, remember our midweek madness. Always put the link in. It does work. You do get people posting because they get a thing to say, are they going, maybe, or can't go, whatever. So it lets you know roughly. Just before your party, if you use Google, there's lots of Google images. You can just put in online party. Just be careful, because you will get some coming up with different like brand names, obviously, so you don't want to be using any of them. But there's plenty generic ones that you can use, and this is just an example here. Obviously, that's the one I've used at the beginning. I've stuck that up an hour before the party, just to remind people. And then this is one I've used at the end. Because basically, your online party's an hour, and I usually do them 8 till 9 or 9 till 10, but I'll leave the party open. I tell them the party's open because not everybody can maybe get on in that hour. And I have had people that I see going through the event later on, liking posts, commenting on posts. The event stays there anyway, it doesn't end at 9 o'clock just because you said 9 o'clock. So it is good just to let them know they haven't missed it, they can still message you or comment on things to order. Now, again, that's another one I've used, 1 hour till the party starts. You cannot remind people enough because they will forget. This is just a wee example of one of the first posts that I would put in an online party. Basically, you want everybody that's there, that's joining in, to comment and say hello, let you know they're there. Like their comment if you've not got time to sit and type hello back to everybody. And I just do a wee prize draw at the end of the party for everybody that's joined me, everybody that said hello. And this one was just a £10 spend in the catalogue, and the lady she picked a £25 duvet cover. So there you go. And this is just, again, screenshots of another couple of posts. This is what your event looks like once you've set it up. Yeah, again, make it like your group, use a really clear picture. That Midweek Madness one, that was a Christmas one that I did, so I made all the items kind of Christmassy. And again, just another clear picture. I did this one actually just to show you that I don't give too much info on the actual product. I've just said elf about with your Christmas table this year. £18 a set, buy tonight, 15. That's something you might want to do. You don't have to do it, that is entirely up to you, because obviously it's your commission that you're playing about with. But I don't do that with every single item in a party. I maybe just do it with 1 or 2. Because people like to get a bargain, they like to get a special offer. And it does go down well. Now, another thing I would suggest you do with a party is take your time, don't rush it. I always have about at least 10 items that I know I'm going to advertise, and give people time to comment and answer. You don't just want to sit there and tap continually, read out ads. Answer their comments to span the time out a little bit. It gives you time to relax as well in between, rather than thinking I just need to keep putting up another product and another product. The interaction is what makes a party. It makes it that wee bit more fun, it makes it a wee bit different from just browsing through your group. So maybe about 20 minutes into the party, I would put that one up to encourage people that, they're not just seeing what they've come on at that time. If they scroll down the page, they'll see everything else that's already been posted. And then obviously at the end, I would always put up a thank you for joining us, and that other wee reminder that the party's still live if they want to browse at their leisure. Because I think I actually get more sales after the party's ended, because people will comment while I'm doing it, or really like that, or does that come in another colour? You get questions like that. And don't worry don't ever feel under pressure to constantly answer everybody during a party, because you might not have that information there and then. You can always go back to what I do after the party, go back through and read every single comment and answer them if I haven't already done so. So just to recap, you set the event in your group, you share the link. You can't share the link enough. Share it on my timeline as well, so that I can get other friends joining in. Make a plan what you want to advertise. I'll put maximum of 10 products. It doesn't have to be a maximum of 10 products, but that was just kind of to give you a guideline of what is a good number of products to get out there within an hour. Pop some fun posts up too. One of the best parties I've done, actually, I've popped up little facts about the business, because let's face it, especially for us, not a lot of people know what Viva MK is. So you want to get the brand name out there, let people know. And replying to any comments or questions that I've just said, do what you can in between posting, and make sure you always go through after the event to catch up. But have fun and enjoy it, because they are really fun to do. What I'm actually doing now is I'm now getting customers to host parties as well. So that way I'm kind of getting a whole different network of people. You know, getting to hear about the products, getting to hear about my group. The people that I've had do parties so far have all been local, which is ideal, obviously, for delivering the items, because I wouldn't go and deliver to all their friends. I would take the items to them and let them get them to their friends. Obviously, they've got to pay me online at the time, do PayPal or bank transfer, whatever you want to do. But actually opening it up and getting customers to host parties is actually a really, really good way. Growing your group numbers, you know, getting more people aware of what you do, more people aware of Viva MK, more people aware of products, and more people spending money, which is what you want. That must be the end. Yeah, so you want to say? I don't know, because it's, I mean, if anyone's got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Would you share what your sales were at the first official month of EVMP?
The first official month, about 1,300. I do get catalogues out. I get catalogues out when I deliver to people, and I do put a post up in my group fairly regularly. You know, especially when we've got a new catalogue coming out. Does anybody want to see a catalogue? And I will offer people either a paper one or a link to the online one. And it's amazing actually the number of people that still want a paper catalogue. So I have posted catalogues to people if they're not local. And again, it's just doing what you need to do to get it out there and get it known, you know. I have actually, I've got a garage full of catalogues, and yes, I know they're not making any money sitting in my garage, but actually my mum and dad have recently moved to a retirement village, and there's 65 houses. And I was out for coffee with my mum one day, and we met one of her neighbours, and my mum said, Louise does online, you know, sells online, and my mum was raving about the wipeout stain remover. And the woman said, oh, we've never heard, we used to get it clean easy, you know, but the guy never came back after 2 catalogues. And I says, all right, and I says, would you like a catalogue? And he goes, oh, I love a catalogue. So that is actually on a mission this week. Those 65 catalogues are getting packaged up, and my mum's even, I'll help you, I'll put them in. And if you're working, I'll collect them. So we'll let you know. We'll let you know how the catalogues go as well. So there you go.
Can I ask, when you're showing the product, you said about scrolling down if people have just joined. Do you take photographs? Do you post the photograph as well, or as well as just showing it?
Do I post the picture of the product?
Yes, that's it.
Yes, I do it basically like I would do a post in my group.
Right.
Just a product picture and a little bit of info. What I have done ages ago when it was Clean Easy, I haven't done it since it was Viva, and I don't actually know why I haven't done it. But as you can go live in your party, you could do the whole party online. I mean, it's been done before. But personally, for me, I would find that quite stressful, I think, because I'm usually sitting in my bed when I'm doing an online party. But you could go live at the beginning, or you could go live at the end, or both. I think it might be quite a nice touch actually to go live at the beginning.
If you start and the party. If you start the party in your group, can you share it in the timeline? Can you share it? They can share it. Actually, see the questions. If you didn't mind, guys, we got them at the break. It was absolutely amazing training. But unfortunately, this is such an interesting subject. I want to give a big round of applause to Louise. I didn't want to stop her there, but I know that this is everybody's really excited
really, really want to know how to do this. Absolutely brilliant, Louise. The first thing I've learned today is you can add Do My Parties live. So in the demonstrations live, so the fact that you can sit in your pajamas and just use photographs, that is even more perfect. That's perfect. Big round of applause for Louise. That was absolutely brilliant. Right, the next person I'm going to, oops, what have we done wrong? When you put it?